Hello everyone, welcome to this new video. I'm a bit sick today, but I have something awesome to show you. It is my any card at any number. Let's get right into the performance. Alright, I'm going to go through the cards like this. I just want you to say stop whenever you like. Oh, sorry, I went too fast, my bad. Say stop. Okay, right there. You sure? Okay, perfect. Take a look at this card. Make sure you remember it. I'll show you that it's going somewhere in the middle of the deck, but I don't actually want you to know where it is. So I'm going to give the cards a little bit of a shuffle, just so that it's all mixed up. But hopefully I haven't shuffled your card right back to the top, and hopefully I haven't shuffled your card down to the bottom. Is that correct? Okay, great. Now that you've got a card, just give me any number between 1 and 52. I'm going to use Google for this because I don't have anyone with me, so... Okay, Google, give me a number between 1 and 52. 42. Alright, this might take a while.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33.
4, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. If they'd said 38, it would have been this one. If they'd said 40, it would have been this one. But, oh hang on, what was it? Oh, it was 42, sorry, my bad. So 39, 41, or 40, 41, 42. Now, what was your card? The Ace of Spades. Woohoo. Alright, I want to start out by saying that this is not an effect for video. It is an effect for the real world because the sleight of hand happens on the offbeat. The offbeat is when the attention isn't on you. So it could be when the attention is on the spectator, when they're naming their number. It could be when they're looking at their card and making sure they remember it. And this effect uses all of those offbeats to do the hard work when the heat isn't on your hands. So I'm going to go through the basic tutorial, then we'll go to things that you can add on after this. So let's go. So you're going to start off by doing a pinky count, and you're going to count 2 cards. Now if you can't do a pinky count, I think Wade has a video on it, but basically you're going to need to get a break below 2 cards. You can do that just before the effect by spreading out the cards and getting a break below 2. Then you're going to do the bluff pass, which I have taught on Wade's channel before. If you want to go check out that tutorial and come back to here, then I would suggest that, but if you already know it, then we'll continue on with this tutorial. So you have them say stop, go too fast the first time, so that the second time when you do it, say stop, they will say stop quite early, right? So maybe in the first third, right? Then you're gonna come over, cover the front edge, and pick up those 2 cards above your break. So we'll go over that one more time, riffle down, come over to the front, let go of that break with your thumb, and pick up those 2 cards. So then you're actually forcing the 3rd card from the top. Then you're going to come over like this, dribble the cards, and convince them that their card is in the middle. I like to add this, which you don't have to do. I say, I don't want you to know where your card is, so we're going to give the deck a shuffle. Now I just do a really simple false shuffle, run 3 cards, do this, which really from this angle doesn't look like anything, but from the front it looks like you're putting the cards into the middle. Then you're going to run 3 more cards and do the same thing. Really that just leaves the selected card 3rd from the top. Once you've done that, you're going to show, hopefully I haven't shuffled it back to the top. You're going to show the top 2 cards, remembering that their card is here. Hopefully I haven't shuffled it back to the top, and hopefully I haven't shuffled it back to the bottom. Now this is motivation so that you can execute the turnunder pass. Okay, so once you've showed these 2 cards, you're going to get a break, maybe 10 to 15 cards, I'd say probably 10 cards from the bottom of the deck. then you're going to do the turn under pass. So I've also got a video on the turn under pass. What it is keeping the orientation of this bottom packet while flipping the deck. So you're going to come under like this, and then you're going to flip the deck over, leaving their selection third from the bottom of the deck now, right? So you're holding the deck like this, you've got a bank of cards facing the normal way, and then you have some face-up cards on the bottom. Their card is third from the top, right? So once you're in this position, and one more thing, before you do the turn under pass, you're going to need to remember this card, okay? And that's going to come in handy later. So I'm remembering the Jack of Clubs. I'm going to do the turn under pass, and then I can put the deck down, I can just hold it by its end, making sure it's very free, and then I'm going to ask the spectator for their number. Now, what you can do is if you feel like people are watching your hand, you can wait to ask them for their number before you do the turn under pass. So you say, okay, you now give me any number from 1 to 52, and then you do the turn under pass while they're thinking of their number. That way there's less attention on your hands. So they're going to think of their number. If I feel like they're the kind of spectator who's going to give me number 2 or number 50, then I might say, oh, you know that the card isn't right at the top, you know it's not right at the bottom, which I've just showed them before, so that might prompt them to go more in the middle. You can also say, oh, I don't have all 52 cards because some of them get signed and some of them get ripped up, so just give me a number from, let's say, 5 to 45. And you haven't really given them a reason to not give you the first 5, but normally they'll just go with you, right? So after you've done that, you're going to do a little bit of quick maths, right? So say they give you, let's go with the number 23, right? That's going to be nice and easy. You're going to take their number and take away 3, right? Remembering that their card is third from the bottom of the deck, right? So 20 take away 3 is 20, all right? So I'm going to deal down 20 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And you're going to really bring the attention to this card, all right? Really build it up as if this is the end of the trick, okay? You don't want to say, and you chose the number 20 yet, because you don't want them to correct you yet. You're going to really build it up, and as you're building it up, you're going to drop your hand to your side. And I can't really do this because I've got a table in front of me, but what it looks like is you just drop your hand to your side, and as you do that, the deck will naturally rotate. Then when you come back up, put it into this hand, and it is now facing the opposite way, meaning that their selection is third from the top, okay? So if you haven't caught on yet, this is 20 cards, 21, 22, and 23, okay? So you're putting their card in position. So you really build this up and just wait for them to correct you, all right? So you can keep on using your acting skills, say, okay, if you'd chosen 1 card less, it would have been this card, 1 card more, it would have been this card, and wait until they say, no, I chose 23, not 20. And you go, oh, okay, sorry, make it look like you made a mistake. And then you have a look at this card and go, oh, your card wasn't the insert a card. And they go, no, and you go, okay, good. So you deal 1, 2, and now their card is in the perfect position. What you can do is actually, once you get to this stage, if you feel like you have enough cover, you can go to the natural break in the cards, find the Jack of Clubs that we were remembering before. Remember, this is the original bottom card that we showed to them when we said your card isn't on the bottom. I can find the natural break and then do a half pass to clean up, then give the cards to them so they can deal the last 3 cards and arrive right on their card. Alright, that is it for the tutorial of the any card at any number. I really hope you enjoyed it. This is a combination of a lot of moves that I've worked really hard on and the turn under pass which I've created. and there are definitely lots more variations on this. Of course, you're actually forcing the card on them with the bluff pass. So if you have maybe a reveal on the deck box, you can add that extra little kicker ending. So I could do the whole trick and say, so what number did you name again? They say their number. You say, I knew you were going to name that number. Obviously you didn't. And you say, no, I'll prove it to you. And then you reveal the card. So it makes it seem like you predicted the exact card that they would choose and the exact number that they would choose. So I actually have one more variation on this, which is any card at any number where the color of the back changes after the cards have been dealt out. But I think we'll leave that for another time. I'll keep that one to myself for now. And that might be something that I share on Wade's community. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you practice it. Hope you perform it. If you do perform it, send me a video. I'll be leaving my channel down in the comment section. I will see you guys in another video. Peace out.